Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you how I make one of my custom made fountain pens. This one's going to be made from brass and African blackwood. This wood is great to work with, it's got a great grain in it. It turns beautifully and finishes excellent. It's really hard wearing, perfect for pens. I'm going to be using 10mm brass and 16mm brass today, and a box size 6 gold nib. It's going to be a model of 3, so it's going to have a little piece of the brass showing around the cap. Turns out really nice. Everything's going to be machined from scratch, and I'm going to show you how I do that. Okay, so the first piece I'm going to be turning is from the 10mm brass for the section. This is my lathe setup, my metal lathe setup. It's a Sieg SC3, I think, 14-inch bed. Usually have it set up with a collet chuck and a quick change tool post. This machine is okay. It's pretty light duty. I'm hoping to upgrade to a heavier duty machine soon. It's okay for what I do, but I just like something heavier, a bit more accurate. The tailstock on it is absolutely useless. The tool post on it is okay. It's a bit wobbly. The gibs are a bit, yeah. I would recommend this for light hobby use. I'm kind of pushing it, even with all I'm doing is 16mm, 18mm at the most. It's fine. This is the wood lathe that I use for all my turning. It's a record coronet Herald. This is a great lathe. I love this. It's super solid. 2MT headstock and tailstock. This has done everything I needed to do very accurately, very powerful, excellent speed control. It's just a really good machine to work with. Just really easy to use. Everything is super precise in it. It's just a really nice machine to use. The only thing I would do if I was going to change anything would be to have a bigger on-off switch, or maybe have them further apart. It's just you can get confused sometimes, or if you're trying to stop it quickly. I know there is an emergency stop, which works pretty effectively, but I just like to see the off switch a bit bigger. Okay, let's get to turning. Okay, so I'm going to start by turning the section from this 10mm brass. Just going to set it up in the collet chuck. First thing I'm going to do is bore out the center of this to accept the nib. Okay, now that it's internally bored, I'm going to bring down the dimensions of the outside. Now we're just going to turn the tin in for the thread. Perfect. Now that's done, I just got to chuck it up again and turn this M10 thread. Okay, set up this sliding tailstock die holder just to keep everything center. And I usually cut the threads by hand, I don't use the power feed. Okay, that's the section internals done. Threaded for M10 to accept a box size 6 nib. Next we're going to move on to turning the body and cap. Now for the body I'm going to use this 16mm brass, and I'm going to use a collet chuck again to keep everything nice and centre. Okay, that's the shape of the body metalwork, so now I got to internally bore and tap it to accept a section. Okay, so all that's left is to cut the threads to accept the cap. I use a triple star thread for this. This is an M13. Yeah, let's get to it. Okay, now all that's left is to part it off. Now just got to change to a boring bar head on my quick change tool post, just to get the exact internal dimensions of the triple star thread. Okay, so this is a 13mm triple star tap. I'm going to thread this under power feed just because it's suitable for it. Now that that's done, I'm going to take down the outside diameter of the bar just to Make sure it fits inside the cap. Okay, now I just get it parted off. Okay, that's it. I'll just file off this little knob, and that's that. Thread it. Okay, so the final piece is going to be a brass roll stop that I'm going to machine from this brass here. Okay, I like to polish the roll stop at this stage. Just makes it easier. Okay, now it's time to part it off. Okay, so that's all the pieces turned. Everything machined very nicely. Everything fits together very well. The nib fits into this section well. So that can come out to be easily replaced or cleaned. Section fits to the body very well. And then the cap protects everything. Those threads need really cleaning up. Now, so the join between the body and the cap is very precise. Now, yeah, looks pretty well. Next thing to do is to start turning down the African blackwood to get it to fit everything here. Okay, we'll see you in part 2.